Taishou Otome Otogibanashi is probably about as wholesome of an anime as you can find. It's set in Taishou-era Japan following Tamahiko, the son of an upper-class family who's disowned following a car accident that killed his mom and paralyzed his right arm. His father, being an emotionally withdrawn pragmatist, decides to exile him to one of the family's properties in a rural village and buy a wife to take care of him. I know this sounds pretty dark considering one of its main characters is basically a slave, but that's just the beginning. It's not what you're probably expecting, because there are plenty of anime that solely exist to satiate the fantasy of a woman just falling into a man's lap eager to please him, and while it may sound like that, the story is less about romance than what you might think, and if that trope irritates you, I still think this is worth a try because it's executed differently than you might imagine just from hearing that premise. However, Taishou Otome starts off on a dark note because neither Tamahiko or Yuzu want to be in that situation. Tamahiko is filled with negative emotions over the loss of his mom, his father telling him that he's a useless burden because of his injury and saying that he's now dead to the family and being exiled, and now he's also feeling the guilt of having this slave woman wait on him hand and foot when he didn't even want her to be there, like he feels bad for her, but at the same time, he just wants to be all alone and just suffer by himself. On the other hand, Yuzu is uneasy over not knowing what kind of man Tamahiko is and misses her family. Despite its dark introduction, the tone gradually shifts to being more upbeat as Yuzu defrosts everyone's heart with her kindness. Instead of being a pure romance anime, as the cover would lead you to believe, its primary focus is love and friendship. At only 12 episodes, the anime is loaded with characters who have good characterization and develop through their interactions with Yuzu, some of which have their dispositions which make them appear rude or mean, but Yuzu's kindness gradually cuts through their shell and directly addresses their affliction. Although the degree of Yuzu's kindness may seem totally fictional and hard to follow as a character, I think it complements the show's overarching theme of the reciprocal nature of compassion. Taishou Otome embodies many of the reasons why I love anime so much. It empathetically portrays the essence of human nature and vulnerable emotions in a dramatized and slightly exaggerated manner. Here, they understand that humans are essentially good, but can sometimes be afflicted with problems they can't handle. Instead of simply writing them off as toxic or spreading rumors, they try to understand their issues and help them out. This anime embodies so much of what I think is missing in everyday life, and the experience of watching it is a relaxing, wholesome, and almost emotionally healing experience. Taishou Otome features a melancholic introduction, uplifting midsection, and heavy-hitting emotional final arc self-contained within 12 episodes. It's such a refreshing experience and fulfilling to finally find a new anime that's a complete experience without leaving me feel like I'd have to wait 3 more years to find out what happens next. I give Taishou Otome an 8 out of 10. I recommend it to everyone who's looking for something wholesome or feeling emotionally depleted. It's perfect for relaxing on a rainy day in bed and marathoning the entire anime. If you're looking for similar experiences, I direct you towards its mangaka, who also created a manga called Taishou Otome Otogibanashi. So this is set in the Taishou era, and that one's set in the Showa era. So they might be similar stories, but just in different eras. So what did you think of Taishou Otome? Thanks to Nia-chan for 3rd-tier Patreon support, and to all of those who support these videos on Patreon or buy anime merchandise using my affiliate links in the video description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon with another anime review.